one question. The question of chapter 9 of the Gita was regarding the nature of Isvara. How does being all pervasive and being the witness go together? Isn't that a paradox? Was the question here. And we need to, I don't see it as a paradox, although when we try to make connections between words like that, they do look contradictory, but look at it a little more deep. When you say Isvara is all pervasive, pervasiveness cannot happen with a formful being. The pervasiveness, when we say omnipresence, when we talk about omnipresence, is always the formless. And so, as a formless, omnipresent being, that being does not begin where my body ends. It's not, he is all pervasive except here. So when you say all pervasive, is all pervasive me included? And so when you include the I, the question is, the I in what form? Are you including the I as the body? I said all pervasiveness refers to the formless nature of the divine, the higher nature. It's called nirguna, without any quality, without any conditionality of time, space, color, texture, attributes. So he is one who is the formless, one who cannot be defined in terms of attributes. That which is defined in terms of attributes are the 5 elements, gross and subtle, or the lower nature of the divine. We call the lower nature Prakriti. You would have seen in chapter 7, there was explanation of the lower nature of the Lord and the higher nature. The lower nature referred to matter or Prakriti, higher nature referred to the consciousness. So when we say he is all pervasive, and that all pervasiveness, are you referring to the lower nature or the higher nature? If it is the lower nature or the 5 elements, then it is full of form and attribute, conditioned in time and space. Omniscience or omnipresence always refers to the formless or the higher nature. And therefore, if you were to explore the higher nature in yourself, because he is all pervasive, the divine is in me too. So in me means where? In me means where? In me, if you refer to the body, you come back to the form. You come back to matter. You refer to the prana, it's matter. Refer to the physiological functions, it's matter. Refer to the subtle body, it's matter. Body, mind, sense complex is the equipment for the soul, which is not matter. It is non-matter or consciousness. And therefore that consciousness, what you call all pervasive, how does that consciousness sit in this entity? The nature of that consciousness sitting in this entity reflects how? It reflects in the subtle body as witness consciousness. It reflects as a witness. In Sanskritam we say Chidabhasaha. Chit is the total consciousness, omnipresence. Chidabhasa is the reflecting consciousness or the witness. And therefore, yes, being all pervasive and witness definitely go together, because in the individual, that omnipresence is called I or Atma or soul or the eternal being, and its essential nature is no different from the eternal nature of consciousness. And therefore, I wouldn't say it is a paradox. That is precisely how it is, because it is in the presence of this witness that all matter emerges. It is in presence of the I that the body-mind-sense complex does its function. It's in the presence of the omnipresence, the total consciousness, that you have creation in its different names and forms. And therefore, it is one and the same. When you say nirguna or all pervasive, the all pervasive, and in the outside world you say all pervasive, in the inside you say witness consciousness. In the outside world you call the Isvara as Sat. In the inside world we call him as Chit. Okay, so he is Sat and he is Chit. He is all pervasive and he is witness. This is the way it is unfolded, the way it is described.